My freaking NXT championship was stolen. It was the very upstanding GM that I am. I set a tone in my locker room that everybody will respect not only each other, but also the belts. And last year, my champion Ilya Dragunov did just that. He would defend that belt with pride and honor, even going up against one Chad Gable in a very much so heated war. Eventually led to a war as well with the discernment era of Wesley, Dirty Dominic Mysterio, and another guy by the name of Angelo Dawkins. After what he did, we made sure to get him on out of here. Can't believe what he did to Montez Ford. That was just crazy. Now, sadly, though, Ilya Dragunov did talk to me backstage, you know, person to person, and said, look, I love being here, but it's time for me to go on to bigger and better things. And I said, you know what, Ilya, you're 100% correct. You're going to be the main event of WrestleMania one day, and I want you to get that shot. So he did like any honorable champion would do, and he would turn in his NXT championship. And I simply just put it away, thinking that it'd be safe in my office. But lo and behold, the cameras would catch Wesley and Dominic Mysterio stealing the NXT championship from my office. And then I tried to confront them about this, and I could just never find them at all. I could never find them until eventually I got a video one day of Wesley telling me that the NXT Championship is not the championship of NXT. It is now the North American Championship. The NXT Championship will no longer be allowed in NXT. I thought I was done with this group, man. I had just been so pestered by them all of last year. Dom trying to get me to work alongside him just because, you know, the Judgment Day kicked him out. And then Wesley trying to work with Dominic Mysterio to jump Ilya Dragunov for no reason. I was like, no, we're not allowing any of this at all. Don't happen to check anything, by the way. I promise you, I was never going to be working with Dominic Mysterio, nor was I ever going to allow Dominic Mysterio and Wesley to be jumping Ilya Dragunov. That is not my thing at all. We book fair fights over here. But I have to once again deal with this annoying, bothersome group. I am sick and tired of these guys. They are the absolute epitome of a freaking headache. And I'm hoping that even though there was a Survival Series match last year where they should have been defeated at, but they weren't, I'm hoping this year, if we had to resort to war games, then baby, we will do it once again to get rid of this dang group. But I'm really hoping that there is a wrestler out there on my roster or possibly on another roster that could take this man down, free the North American Championship that he has been holding hostage for 25 straight freaking weeks, and free the NXT Championship as well. If you want to see that play out, then all you gotta do is check out NXT on Thursdays and the PLEs on Sundays.